6 moments of silence have been held in New York City, Washington, D.C. and Shanksville, Pennsylvania to mark the moments when 2 planes crashed into the Twin Towers and took away nearly 3,000 lives 20 years ago. But 20 years after the terrorist attacks of September 2001, the war on terror grinds along, frustrating, costly and inconclusive in many ways. Nathan King reports from Ground Zero.
It's a tradition marking the tragic timing of that fateful day. Names read of those killed on 9/11. And silence marking the moments. The first plane hit the North Tower in New York, then the Pentagon, the South Tower, the down plane in Pennsylvania, and when the 2 towers fell. It was a day America's sense of security was shaken. But this year, it's not the minutes or the hours of that day from 20 years ago, but the realization that the wars the US unleashed following the terror attacks have ended in failure.
I joined the Army about 2.5 years ago.
Among the visitors to this hallowed ground, David Hepler, a US Army recruit who was unable to deploy to Afghanistan due to COVID-19. He was just starting school 20 years ago and questions what Washington has learned from the attacks of 9/11.
Depressing. It kind of draws you in. It doesn't allow you to see the bottom of that pit, which just leaves you aching for more. But at the same time, I look at the waters, and it kind of reminds me it kind of represents the tears of those who have fallen, the friends and families who have fallen, with them, because everybody's hit. Everybody's hit from all 4 corners of all 4 corners, just pouring water. So it's very representative.
The US president agrees, vowing not to sacrifice any more young men like David Hepler or pass on America's longest war to another president. Biden abruptly pulled the US out of Afghanistan. The president attended all 3 sites this year, remembering the nearly 3,000 dead and recalling the fleeting unity that the United States experienced in the immediate aftermath of those attacks.
We also saw something all too rare, a true sense of national unity. Unity and resilience, the capacity to recover and repair in the face of trauma. Unity and service, the 9/11 generation stepping up to serve and protect in the face of terror, to get those terrorists who were responsible, to show everyone seeking to do harm to America that we will hunt you down and we will make you pay. That will never stop. Today, tomorrow, ever, from protecting America.
That sense of unity that was defined here in New York after the 9/11 attacks has long since gone. Foreign wars may be ending, but the domestic political war here in the United States is raging like never before. Domestic priorities now seem to be taking priority over an ill-defined war against terrorism. History will be the judge of whether the US reactions to the devastation of the 9/11 attacks was worth it. Nathan King, CGTN, at Ground Zero in New York City.